Yes, two very big challenges. Obviously, tomorrow night in Lexington against one of the better teams in the country, who've had an unbelievable amount of success in Rupp, and then turning around and hosting Missouri, who's playing very good basketball and present a number of challenges with quite arguably the best backcourt in college basketball. So another week of SEC play is going to certainly present those challenges.
First question is from Todd Lebo of Sports Radio 810 in Kansas City.
Coach, can you talk a little bit about Brown, Clarkson, and Ross from Missouri and how they're going to be a challenge for you?
Yeah, they're very good players. Clarkson's had a Player of the Year type start to SEC play, and Jabari Brown has taken his game to a whole nother level, coming off, I believe it was a career high in their outing against Kentucky. As I was preparing for Kentucky and Missouri this week, I saw the game, and he's really playing with a lot of confidence. He's always been a very good shooter, but now his game has expanded, where he's able to do more things off the bounce. And then Ernest Ross, was at Auburn prior to going to Missouri, as you well know, and has really developed into a deadly perimeter shooter and a guy who physically you have to match his intensity.
Thank you.
Next question is from Larry Vaught of the Danville Advocate-Messenger.
Yeah, good morning, Andy. Could you just talk about Kentucky's perimeter play and what kind of sticks out to you about it?
Well, the biggest concern for us is their size. We're not overly big in the backcourt, and they've got a lot of size. They play Polson a little bit. He's probably the only guy on their roster under 6'5" that gets in the game. So they present a number of issues with their size and their versatility. I think the Harrison twins are really starting to play much more confidently as with all freshmen. As the season gets longer, they get more comfortable in their roles. And James Young's as a prolific a scorer as I can remember. I lose track on how long Cal's been there, but I don't know if he's had a guy that came in from day one and really scored as efficiently as James Young does. So they present a number of challenges with their size, their athleticism, their ability to make shots.
And then again, teams have found different ways to try to neutralize Julius Randle. Some been successful, some been not. What kind of impresses you the most about him?
Well, his overall game is what sticks out to me. He obviously is very physically strong and just attacks the ball. Great players are always around the ball, and he always seems to be around the ball. He's got nowhere. He's facing up and making shots from the perimeter. And most everybody will do kind of what we'll try to do is put some bodies between him and the basket, and hopefully we can get him off of his straight path, because if you allow him to get to that left hand and have a straight path to the basket, it's going to be very little you're going to be able to do.
Thank you.
Questions from Tom Murphy of the Arkansas Democrat-Gazette.
Hey, Andy, some of the national guys aren't including you in their projections for the field at this point. Do you feel like maybe you haven't gotten some of the respect you earned from last year's run and what you're doing now?
Well, we've got opportunities on the horizon, and we don't pay a lot of attention to the projections in the first week in February. There's so much basketball yet to be played. We certainly lived that last year. We were dead numerous times, and our guys continued to grind and fight. And anytime you're in a league such as the SEC, you're going to have quality opportunities. We've got two this week, and my focus is just on getting our kids ready for the challenges.